Okay, finally it's here. It took me like, what, over a month to make this? Nah, it's just silly. Okay, yeah, it took me over a month to make this. Anyway, no more stalling or whatever. Here is my review of the Netflix series Daredevil, Season 1. And, what do I think about it? What everyone else thinks about it. It's awesome. Although I do have some... this is my opinion. There are some flaws with the first season. Mainly with the first three or 4 episodes. That, in the first two, that they're... like, some of the scenes are lit very dark, and it's very hard to see what... like, who's talking and who is he... like, whenever someone talks to someone else, I can't tell who's talking or who that character is talking to. Like, some scenes were too dark to... like, it was extremely dark to... it was really hard to tell stuff from shit. I don't know. And also, what I liked about the first 3 and 4, with episodes 3 and 4, are that they build up Kingpin like as like an ominous figure. Like, he is something, like they mention in the names, like, it's kind of like Voldemort from Harry Potter, like the one who must not be named in a way. It's kind of like that when you think about it. And when he first shows up, I'm like, this is not what I was expecting at all. Who are you? But later as the season goes on, later as you go through the season, things start to make sense. Like, in his earlier appearances, he seems kind of awkward, and are you supposed to be a threatening mob boss or an autistic child? Who are you? But I'm not gonna spoil anything, but still, later in like around episode 6 to 8, things start to make sense. But if you've seen the 4th season, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, and the guy who plays Daredevil, what's his name? Charlie Cox, that guy. He's a lot better than Ben Affleck. In fact, while watching this series, I completely forgot that the movie existed. Like, it's so irrelevant now that there's a TV show, so there's no point in watching it. Why would you watch it now if there's an actually great TV show? Why would you watch a shitty movie when there's an actually good TV show you could be watching now? Why watch it? Anyway, that's enough. That's enough of that. And I hear some people complain that they should recast Foggy Nelson. I don't remember the actor's name, but I think he does a good job. Yeah, some of his dialogue, like, mainly in the earlier episodes, there's some flaws with the earlier episodes. That his lines, well, there are a lot of flaws with every new TV show. The early episodes of the first season always seem kind of weird. Like, this is, I mean, if it doesn't clear up throughout the rest of the season, mainly the back half of the season, it never works out. And some things get better. Like, early on, Foggy's dialogue seems kind of forced and rushed, but later on, it sounds better. Like, and there's like a big thing that happens to him later in the season. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but still, you know what I'm talking about if you've seen the season. In fact, if you're watching this, you probably have seen the 4th season already. In fact, pause the video and keep watching. Keep watching the show. I'll wait. Wait, you probably paused the video. Why would I have to wait if you paused the video? That doesn't make any sense. I never understood that. Never mind. I'm getting on such a tangent now. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh. Yeah, and Karen Page, I don't know many of the actors' names. I don't know why I think I should fix that or something. But anyway, she does a good job as Karen Page, and like I said, something big happens to her in this season. Wants the show to find out, yada yada. But my favorite thing, and there are some other characters that they're good but never really leave a big impression on me, especially Ben Yearling and Big Thing, yada yada, you get the idea, whatever, who gives a crap. But my favorite character of all is Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk. He is both menacing and, like I said before, in the first few episodes he seems kind of weird, but later on, something, like, we learn something about him and you're like, whoa, that just blew my mind. And at first, and yes, before you asked, he might come back in season 2 in April of next year. Damn, we have to wait a whole year for season 2? What the crap? I have to wait like a few months for like a regular TV show to come back. But a whole year? I know that shows like this take time and you're releasing them like the 4 scenes, like a full season of a show at the same time, but still, I don't have to wait this long. Well, there are other shows on Netflix like BoJack Horseman. I already finished Kimmy Schmidt. I'm in the middle of watching BoJack Horseman, and season 2 of BoJack comes on July 17th. This is Sense 8, so I'm not sure what it's about, but it looks cool. That comes out sometime in June. And at the same time when BoJack Horseman season 2 comes out, there's a Wet Hot American Summer prequel series on Netflix. I never seen the movie, but I know it's also on Netflix. I should watch that too. And Jessica Jones, aka Jessica Jones, comes out in December. They're already filming in New York, yada yada. The Doctor is in it. David Tennant, he's in it as a guy in a purple coat. I don't really know much about Jessica Jones, honestly, but okay, there are 3 other Netflix series coming out that will lead up to The Defenders. Jessica Jones, then Luke Cage, then Iron Fist. Iron Fist is my most anticipated. It seems cool. Sorry. And there's one thing I have to say about Iron Fist. If Paul Walker was still around today, he would have made the perfect Iron Fist. I'm not gonna lie. I read that somewhere, I don't remember, but someone said that if Paul Walker was still around, he would make an excellent Iron Fist. That's pretty much all I have to say about Daredevil. It's a really good show. Check it out. Some minor problems, but still it looks cool. And they set up some stuff for season 2. Not gonna spoil anything, but some small stuff. And oh, by the way, the costume for like most of the mainly all of the season is good. And people say they don't like the red costume. Well, that's because he just seen it in episode 13. So it's gonna, and you have to wait a year for season 2. It's gonna take a while, yada yada. Bye. See you all soon.